Hello everyone, welcome back again. In this particular video, we are going to find out the minimum and maximum of given numbers. Suppose 10 numbers are given, we are going to find out minimum and maximum numbers out of that 10 numbers or out of that 5 numbers. Suppose 10, 45, 56, 78, 199. These are the 5 numbers are given. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to find out by using a logic where we are going to use a for loop to carry out the increment from 1 to 5. So 5 numbers are given, that's why 1 to 5, and then we are going to find out a maximum and minimum number from a logic. Logic is very simple. I am going to explain in this particular video. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to include stdio.h and we have to include console input output.h. These are the two header files. Then we are going to take a void main, it's a main function, curly open, curly close. So basically what we have to do, we have to take a numbers. So how many numbers you want? So we have to take a numbers, how many numbers you want. Then we have to move a for loop from 1 to 5 for 5 numbers, or if the number is 10 then 1 to 10. So loop variable is there. Then we are going to take a variable, so that variable will be treated to be as a max. Okay, so that variable will be useful to calculate a maximum and minimum numbers. So this is a temporary variable a. We are going to take a max variable, max as 0. So we are going to initialize it to 0 and we are going to compare the numbers with max. So whoever the max, it will be stored in a max. And we are going to take min is equal to, if we are taking only 3-digit numbers, so I am going to take min is equal to 999. So we are going to compare the minimum number with 999. Whichever the minimum number come, we'll store it into minimum. Okay, so what is the first step? We have to take a printf statement. So we are going to ask the user how many numbers you want. Okay, so user are going to give us the number value and we are going to store in it. So where is the storing thing? Storing thing is done in a scanf statement, %d, because we are storing a number and we are going to store it in a actual num, where we have taken the variable num to store how many numbers you want. Suppose I want 5 numbers, I can take 5 numbers, num is equal to 5. Now we are going to move a for loop from I, will starting from 1, and we are going to take that I up to num. So how many times it will be varying? It will be varying from 1 to num. So 1 to 5. If the num is 5, then I plus plus. So now what is the logic to have a minimum and a maximum number? So for that purpose, we have to enter the numbers. So how many numbers you want is just a number. We have to enter 5 numbers suppose. Then we have to actually enter numbers. So printf, we are going to tell the user to enter numbers. Okay, so it will enter number for each time. When we run the for loop, it will enter the number. Okay, and we are going to call it as %d, and that will be I. Okay, so we are going to scan f this statement, means we are going to store it %d, and we are going to store it in a number, temporary variable called as a. Okay, so we have taken a number from the user and we have stored it in a. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to compare that number with maximum. So the step is very simple. If maximum is less than a, strictly less than a, so maximum number is 0. Now we have initialized in here. So if we take a to be as like this number 10, so if 0 is less than 10, It is correct. Yes. So 10 is greater than 0. So max number is now A. So we'll do it again. If we enter the number called 35, this 35 is less than A. Now A is changed. A is changed. Right. A is 35 now. So 35 is less than 0. Yes, it is. So it will be treated to be as maximum number and so on. Similarly, in case of minimum number, we take a minimum and that should be strictly greater than A. So the number is actually same number in case of scanf statement. So we are going to, if it is greater than A, so minimum number here written is 999. If it is 999 is greater than A, so minimum number is A. Okay. So finally, we'll get the maximum and minimum number out of this for loop. So extra semicolon in here. So what we are going to do after final moment of execution of all these for loop, we'll get minimum and maximum number, as maximum number is compared with 0 and minimum number is compared with A, and it is updated again and again. So for first iteration, it will updated A to be max and A to be min. If it is greater, then it will be updated. If it is not greater, then it will be not updated. Same in here. If it is greater than A, the minimum number is greater than A. Minimum number is suppose 10. If it is 10 is greater than 35, it is false. So minimum number will be not updated at all. So finally, we are going to print the numbers. We can say maximum number is colon percentage D. Okay, so we are going to give here new line character as well, and which is the maximum number, a max, which will be updated. And similar statement in case of a minimum, so we are going to take minimum number is, I will take capital so it will look good. Minimum number is percentage D, and here it will be net. So this is a program to find out the minimum and maximum number. Okay, so you can start from this hash include how many numbers you want. We have entered the number as 5. 5 is in scanf statement. We are going to move the loop for loop from I equal to 1 to 5. We are going to, at each time we are going to enter a number and we are going to compare it with the 0 and it with the 999. If the condition in if max is greater than A false, it will be not updated. If it is true, then only it will be updated. Same in case of minimum as well. So you can copy it and you can see the result of it. I'll compile and run. Enter. So I'm going to enter 5 numbers: 10, 35, 56, 78, 199. So we'll see the maximum number is 199 and minimum number is 10. Thank you for patience listening.